The other day, I was talking to my dad, and estas son historias de superación. You know, I miss my father. I haven't seen him in person in a really long time, maybe 3 years. Not because he left. He was a very consistent father, but because he retired and moved to Colombia. You know, sometimes I'm like, how am I going to get there? I ain't really got the money, but that's a mindset. I have the money. When I want to, I'll go. However, I was crying after babysitting the kids. My day started at like 6:30 a.m. and it ended at 10:30. That's when I got home, 10:30 p.m. And you know, I was out laying on the couch crying once the kids were asleep. Like the tissue boxes were forming a pile next to me on the sofa. And my dad was telling me, Eddie, no te mates trabajando. Like, don't kill yourself working 3 jobs. Because it's balance. And, you know, God provides. And side note, I was like, you're right, Dad, you're right. And it reminded me of who I was. I was the girl in cross country in high school that always finished last. I only beat the person who passed out behind me, but I was highly recognized. You know why? Not because I was first, but because I was jogging very, very slowly, and I never gave up. I was highly recognized. You know what it is to not be good at something and keep going and keep going and keep showing up and keep running? Now that's a person to admire, and that's the type of person I am. So even though I don't feel comfortable raising my prices, I make $16.50 babysitting, but your girl about to be making $25, honey. $25. You want your kids babysat by a professional? Of course, trustworthy and kind. And side note, I'm ready for my skateboard. I just picture myself riding along, cruising with this exact outfit, dancing in the mirror to Bad Bunny, like, debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve, debí tirar más besos y abrazos, las veces que tuve. And then I would be twerking at the club with my friends Emily and Jasmine. It would be so fun, so cute. And I was also thinking, all these celebrities are sawing off their noses, changing their skin color. I want to change my hair. I want to change my skin color. I want to change my teeth. I'm going to lift my boobs when I have money. And I just remind you, they forgot. They don't know that they are beautiful just the way they are. And if they forget, I'm here to remind them that they're beautiful.